What's wrong with her?
Nothing wrong with it.
What's wrong with her,
Nothing
bro?
wrong with it, bro.
What's wrong with
What
her?
are you talking about?
Because why would you be offering it to me without having her for
All
yourself,
right, all
bro?
right,
Think
fine.
about it. She has AIDS, doesn't she?
No, no, no. She's just a big spider.
What? Well, wait, are we
Episode.
gonna do
What
the
is this?
thing?
Episode 3?
Wait. Are we gonna do the thing where it's like
Why would we do that?
pretty cool?
Okay, guess it's
All
cool.
right, episode. Oh, three
This is
already?
3, bro.
Oh my
Yeah, we just
god,
recorded an intro for the first episode, so we're like time traveling right now. You
dude,
guys don't even realize this, but like, you're like, whoa, they're wearing the clothes from that pilot scene, and
oh
it's just like,
for
dang.
real. We're literally recording something for episode 1 and episode 3. This is already super professional. We're already behind.
We're
It's already
we're
episode
off our
3.
schedule. The train is off the rails. All
Bro,
right.
I mean that's pretty cool though. Like imagine when we're like at like episode 10, we're like, bro, we still have to finish that one thing for like episode 6, which is
And you have
bad.
episode 6 airs in 2 days, and then we're gonna be like, fuck.
This one was supposed to go out what, like today?
This one was supposed to go out today. No. Yeah, the first episode was supposed to go out today.
But
Yeah.
we're switching stuff up.
Yeah.
Obviously, at the beginning, this is most likely not gonna be like the final format. It's gonna
Nah.
like go through
Yeah,
evolutions
no, we're definitely figuring shit out
and
still.
phases. I mean, honestly, we're here for you guys. Whatever you guys think in the comments, whatever you guys want us to talk about, to
Yeah.
segments, any ideas, leave it down below.
Yeah.
We're really not
Yeah. I
opposed to
mean, the
anything.
reason we had this bi-weekly format is just because or at least I don't know about you, but I feel like we just talk about so much that we have more to fit in. I think.
We record these episodes. We're like, this is what we're gonna talk about. We do the episodes, and then they're good. Like I love the episodes, but then after, it's like it's like literally that one the iceberg chart where it's like the first hour it's always like it gets deeper. You're definitely getting deeper, but then like after that 2 hour mark we're
Yeah.
starting to talk about like UFO
Dude, you know what?
aliens.
I'm not trying to be greedy or nothing, but like that's like Patreon material right
Dude,
there.
honest.
Yeah, and it's not even to like because I want to get money, but I feel like the only people who would listen to that is just like real fans.
Dude,
Like I don't think the public would want to like listen to us talk about.
n-
What do we talk about?
not even just that. Did you see that one that one he usually posts on Instagram. I think he's called Brazy, Young Brazy. So he's a guy you most likely you've seen him. He's a Mexican guy, and he's kind of like tall, a little bit chunky, but not like super chunky. And
Young
like he's a guy that
Brazy.
did the a bunch of the skits of like where like the shirts off, and he's like. The government doesn't want you to know. The government doesn't want you to know because they're the ones that did it. Vietnam, they're the ones that did it.
I
Like
don't know what you're talking about.
like you do the skits that are like what the crackhead thinks that they look like, and he's like, "Can I please have $1?" And then like it'll be like what he really looks like. It'd be like, "They stole my kids! They stole my kids!" Dude, he literally went on a podcast and he was speaking about it so weird. He was like, "I don't want to say I got banned by the U.S. government, but I noticed that a lot of people love my conspiracy
Yeah.
videos, and I try to post them, but it got to a point where I was posting them, and every time on Instagram it would take them down, take them down, take them down. And then he said that it got to a point where they just started saying that all his stuff that he was posting was I
Like
should have looked this up,
misinformation or something.
misinformation, but also like misinformation against the U.S. government. And it was just like nah, like the stuff that he was saying was kind of like I don't want to say facts, but the stuff what he was saying was like if Joe Rogan was saying it, nobody would have anything to say against it.
Nah.
But just because this guy was saying it, it was just like, nah, like, chill out, bro.
That's
Like,
because Joe Rogan brings them money. If Young Brazy were like racking in millions and millions of dollars for Instagram, they'd be like, shit, what the fuck you want?
maybe you think that there's a
Grilled
content
cheese in
creator
Miami.
or someone, an actor big enough to like expose everything that like they would still make it out after?
Like platform man, Mr. Beast,
Nah, I feel like he's already going through enough stuff that's like people don't like him.
and he's still pulling in views and advertisements.
True, actually,
He's
true.
still getting sponsorships after people know that he's been like violated. He's committed war crimes almost.
Okay, you think it's him, or you think it's just that he's not in the room? Because dude, he has so many companies.
Dude, he knows.
I don't
Dude,
know.
all this no, that's the thing. It's like all the stuff that has happened in the videos that I've seen, like from that one guy. I forgot what his name is, but he's got the picture of the dog in his profile picture. He's the guy who used to work at Mr. Beast who exposed them. I forgot what his name is. But all of that controversy was revolved around like Mr. Beast, like his close team. It wasn't like oh, this employee that was like down the line of the
Mm-hmm.
company like kind of harassed me. It's always like Mr. Beast did this. He hired this guy specifically. This guy did this bad thing. They let Mr. Beast know. Mr. Beast didn't do shit.
I'm not even a Mr.
This
Beast
video
fan.
sponsored by Cash App, and it's just like he
Prime Video,
yeah, they
or
don't care.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true. He got his own. He got a TV show since then. I forgot about that. Yeah, they don't care about them. I mean, about they don't care about those people. They care about money.
I don't even like
Money.
him. I just want one YouTuber to come out that's like, nah, this guy's good. I feel like there's no, maybe Moist Critical.
YouTuber to come out and be like, what? Which guy's good?
Like he makes a company, he comes out with merch, he does something big that's like that's it.
It's gonna
He's a
be
good
us,
guy.
guys. We're gonna be him. We're gonna be that guy.
Yeah, we're gonna be those guys.
We're gonna be those
But I feel
guys.
like almost everybody, like it's either they don't treat people good, or like for some reason, I don't know if it's YouTube or something, just a demographic, but they almost always end up being
Talking to a minor.
PDF,
Yeah,
like
I don't know
crazy
what it
stuff.
is.
Like, bro, it's
I
crazy.
think it's
I
because
don't,
most of their audience is probably minors.
but that's fucking great. Cause, bro, I don't know.
Yeah,
Like YouTubers, I don't know, like what makes that be like such like a rampant common like thing, but I don't.
dude. Even EDP,
There's so many.
EDP 45. He wasn't even like a. I don't even think his audience was kids, and he's still, you
You
know.
you think it's YouTube? What do you think about that? Like, because obviously now YouTube success,
Yeah,
whether you want to be like, oh, it's not a real job, it's a real thing. Like the success is real. Like
yeah.
in terms of
Oh
like
yeah, yeah. I see what
popularity,
you're saying. Like
in
you can
terms of
literally
money.
say you're a YouTuber
Yeah,
now,
like yeah, exactly.
and if
Like
someone says that, it's like, fuck, that guy's
exactly. It's no longer
he
like
knows what he's
you're you.
doing.
Exactly.
Because no, it now we know. I remember back then people used to say, "Oh, I just got really lucky." Now we know it's like
Yeah, yeah.
it's not luck based at
You could
all.
they're like when we were growing up, it's like you're a YouTuber, like it's almost like a dream kind of thing. But
Yeah,
now kids that are growing up are like, if I want to be a YouTuber, I have to make a small
yeah.
channel and then make a little this channel and then make a
You got
like
to
it's
work your way
actually
up. Yeah,
crazy.
I remember that. Like as a kid, it's just like, man, he's a YouTuber. Like he's so lucky. He just got
Dude,
lucky. He just got the audience out of nowhere.
dude, this is probably gonna sound so like I'm gonna say it, dude. Like
Minors are not that.
no, whoa, no. I was gonna say like, dude, Loki. It must have been like so easy, like
Back then.
back then.
Oh, I think it's because of what we know now.
Yeah, true,
But I
true.
think people back then were saying the algorithm, and like we're not realizing that that was such a like a yeah. There is a way it works. Back then, you know what I mean? Like,
True.
and it's literally in the name, and they were still like, I had no idea.
Yeah, true. Well, the only reason I say that is because like I'm thinking of like the like I feel like the mentality now is to brand yourself, right?
Yeah,
So like back then, if you even had like your own like logo that like you
yeah,
put more than fucking 5 minutes into, it
yeah,
was like, oh bro, this guy's
yeah,
is a serious YouTuber.
yeah,
If you had an intro that you actually paid someone for,
yeah.
it was like, oh this guy's gonna go somewhere.
Yeah,
Like this guy's taking it
every
serious.
YouTube channel now,
Everybody.
all the podcasts, they all have intros. I mean, we were just talking about Tiger Belly
Yeah.
before the podcast, like right before we started recording it. We should make that a Patreon segment, the intro, setting up podcast sequence. But money. I was just saying that like Tiger Belly, we were talking about how they rebranded. Like I know for a fact Bobby Lee is not like an artist that doesn't know anything about digital media. And there's anything wrong with that, but it's just like it's
They know what they're
professional.
doing.
Yeah, it's like crazy that I'm sure they paid somebody or a team even a company
Yeah.
to like rebrand them or yeah, do a second rebrand or whatever. And I just like that's
That
crazy.
that fact alone, that like you as like, because I don't know, he's like a special case, right? Because I was gonna say, as a YouTuber, you can pay someone to like kind of
Yeah.
rebrand you, but he's a comedian, so it's kind of different. Um, but still, just the fact that like
I
imagine.
feel like Bobby Lee's a YouTuber now more than a comedian.
Mm, okay,
When I've never
I feel
seen
like comedians hate that though. I feel like they
Oh yeah, I'm sure he hates that, but I think that's something he has to accept. I don't think when's the last time you ever seen him advertise a Bobby Lee show?
pretty sure if you go on Tiger Belly, it's like I'm gonna be in
Yeah, and guess what?
same material.
No, I was just gonna say he probably doesn't sell out shows.
Damn, why are you shooting shots against Tiger Belly, bro?
I'm
They're
not
like,
shooting shots about Andrew Shantino. He can sell out shows.
oh shit, he's doubling down,
I'm
bro.
doubling down, dude. Bobby Lee does not sell out shows. And it's not that he's a. I've never. I'm first. Actually, I'm gonna tell you right now. I've never seen his stand-up comedy.
So maybe he's a fucking killer, but
So
I have
maybe
no
he's
idea.
really good, but I know. I know he's not for everyone. Is the thing. He's not like a.
Oh, you've heard about him like taking his shirt off and stuff?
Yeah, I've heard about him like getting naked and stuff, and it's like I don't think people. It's like very niche. I mean niche. Taking your penis out. It's a very niche form of comedy. You just some people just don't understand
You
it.
just don't understand when there's some balls in your face and you're
Yes,
supposed to laugh.
you're supposed
Why
to
are you
laugh.
not
He
laughing? This
literally
is comedy.
he was just fingering his butthole in front of you.
He just farted in you and basically destroyed you
He
in
just
front of your
he was
family.
just
But
jerking off in his bed and inviting you to come over.
well, the
Louis
C.K.
C.K. He was just a joke.
But okay, so in that itself, because you're saying right, he can't sell shows by himself. But now, if you think
Yeah,
about him by himself, not really anymore. You always think of Andrew Santino now. So
yeah.
that in itself is a rebrand if you really think about it.
What do you mean?
Because you're saying right,
Yeah,
Bobby Lee, him like you just said, Bobby Lee cannot sell shows, right?
yeah. I don't think so.
But now you, like at least me, right? Like when you say Bobby Lee, that's kind of like being like, yeah, that's kind of
Like
like
with the
being,
one, it's like saying a guy in One Direction.
it's like kind of being like KSI and Prime. It's like,
Mm,
but you're forgetting one of them. It's like that for me. It's like you're forgetting one piece of it. So
I don't agree with that. KSI was way. He was KSI has been. I don't know. He's just
the
like
man before
yeah. He's
Logan.
been the man way before Prime, way before the Sidemen. Dude, I remember what that. Remember how we were talking about? I didn't watch YouTube as a kid. Or the one of the things I did watch on YouTube was KSI.
Oh, for real?
That was the only thing I like. That was the only channel. Him and Markiplier were like the only two channels I ever watched. Like I actually like looked it up.
But that makes sense because didn't back then he used to play like a lot of FIFA and stuff, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I never.
that's all he played actually.
Yeah. I never.
Yeah,
That's why I never watched him because he
yeah,
would only play FIFA and
yeah,
at that time I didn't. I love basketball. Like there has almost never been a time that I love basketball, but there was a time where like 2K, like I would see it and I'd be
yeah.
like I'd rather play, bro. Like it wasn't until later that I was like, oh, like 2K, like even though it's not as good as playing basketball, like it
Yeah,
has its own little
yeah. I
like
would never play
needs.
the games. I didn't. I hated FIFA.
Oh,
I was terrible at FIFA.
oh,
You were just entertaining.
oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
The only one that I remember of him is the one that he posted with his brother, the slavery
yeah.
FIFA, where he was like,
Wait, what?
that's what it's called. If you look it up right
Oh,
now on
oh.
YouTube,
I
it's
think
called
you're
slavery
right.
FIFA. Where whoever let it go through, they would have to get hit by a belt by the other one.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was by KSI and his brother.
Yeah, that one.
So
That's the ones that I watched with my cousin and just his other videos like FIFA pack opening videos. Dude, those I used to watch as a kid.
okay, but going back to what you were saying, you're saying that like he was the man more than Logan, and I do agree with that in terms of subscriber and in
Yeah,
terms of like on YouTube. I do
yeah.
agree with
I
that.
think people underestimate how huge KSI is.
But here's my counter to that. I'm like the exact representation that of the argument that you would give against KSI, where he's not big in America because one, he's from the
Soccer.
UK, and then two, he does mostly soccer content. I
Yeah,
hated soccer content growing up. Like it just never appealed to me. Now,
yeah.
low key, I'll like watch like the other day, Speed. He went to like somewhere in Europe, and he was doing like a 1v1 tournament for 20,000. I don't know, but it
Oh
was a
wow.
pretty cool video. I
Hmm.
was watching it. It was pretty cool. But that's now. Back then, I would never watch it. And also, I feel like this is gonna be bad to say on like one of the first episodes, but I'm sorry, man. I cannot do European or specifically British accents for like more than 10 minutes, man. I'm sorry.
Like listening to it?
Like listening to it, like even music, like I can't, bro.
No,
I
bro.
hate
I,
it.
I think it definitely sounds goofy, but you just gotta get past
Bro,
it, bro. You
I
gotta
like
get past it.
how I was actually saying something disrespectful, but I went about it like it's not my cup of tea, and you're like shit's goofy, but hey, man,
Oh, you?
bro, I'm not. I mean, it's not. It's not even that it sounds better. It's just to me, I just can't.
Yeah, I just watched this show on Netflix called The Gentleman,
Oh, okay.
and dude, that show is so freaking good.
What's it about? I've
It's
heard about it,
oh,
but
I
like
was just telling you about that before the podcast. Subscribe to the Patreon. I was
I was
literally
pretending like
talking
I
about.
didn't.
Huh?
I was pretending like I didn't. I didn't, but I was like trying to set it up. because you were like, I was telling you about it, and I was like, I know.
Fuck you. All right, that's my bad. That's my bad. That's my bad. I just gotta
No,
put the.
because I didn't want you to be like I wasn't listening. I was like, I was listening, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
okay, my bad, my
But
bad.
tell us.
But tell us. All right,
Tell us
my
that.
bad.
Okay, so it's just basically like these like old money families. I forget that in England, like how old families go back,
Yeah, they
and
had
it's
like castles
they
and
have
stuff.
castles and shit. Did you guys know that the University of Oxford, is older than the Aztec Empire?
No, that's bad. Hey, shut up.
What?
That's bad publicity, bro.
The
That
entirety of the Aztec Empire was. You could have had an Oxford degree before the Aztecs even existed.
that'd be such a hard picture, like to be an Oxford graduate and
With
just
the
post it
Aztec,
up in front
yeah,
of the Aztec
it's,
pyramids or whatever. Just
yeah.
like, dude, that actually be
Or
pretty
while
hard.
they're building it.
No, but that's like one of those facts that you hear about. Like, Disney was like, I'm gonna butcher this one too, but it was like the first year of Disney. Harriet Tubman was like still doing her shit.
Yeah.
like
Those are misleading though, because usually like Nintendo existed in the 1800s. It was like, bro, they weren't making video games.
but that's still crazy to think that they were that.
But it's not the same Nintendo if you think about it.
I don't know,
Then
man.
I mean, they transformed over the years,
Because
but it's like,
everybody uses that with Amazon. They're like, can you believe it started in a garage with like one guy and
and
like
they sold
and
boxes.
it's no, they sold books,
Oh, they sold books,
and
yeah.
it's just like yeah, because it was at that stage, but like they grew up into
Yeah, but that's way different because they still sold like stuff online. That was kind of their main thing.
who Nintendo
No,
or Amazon.
Amazon.
Mm, what did Nintendo first sell? They didn't only
I think they manufactured like steel or something.
Nintendo Steel. Damn, that's pretty cool. Where'd you get your steel, Nintendo? Oh shit,
Let's get this Japanese shit out of here.
yo,
Only U.S. steel.
that's actually
Only U.S.
so
You know
dope.
what's it called? Japan actually invested into U.S. steel.
What the fuck are you doing
Yeah,
that
exactly.
for?
What the fuck are we doing that for? Exactly.
Was that recent or?
Yeah, that was recent.
Uh,
After the Trump tariffs, he's like, "We're gonna tax everybody who what's it
mhm.
called who comes and
And Japan was like, let me
gives
put money
us
on that.
stuff to yeah." And then yeah, exactly. Japan was no, but the worst part is that Trump asked them because Japan was gonna straight up buy U.S. steel, like the company U.S. Steel. Like they were gonna buy all of United States Steel,
That's
the
crazy.
company. And we were just like, okay,
Japan was
this
gonna own U.S. Steel.
exactly. Japan was going to own U.S. Steel,
Trump
and
2020.
Trump was like, "We can't have that. It's gonna look bad on me. How about we just say that you just invest in a large portion of it instead of owning it?" And they were like, "Okay, cool." So now they basically own most, like a lot of U.S.
That's
Steel.
basically what happened with the parking spots, the parking lots in
Oh
Chicago,
yes, exactly.
dude. And I feel like I have you been seeing more about that? I feel like people are starting to talk about it
I've been
more and
talking
more and
more
more.
about it.
Oh, it's me.
It's just
It's
me.
me spreading the
I've been
awareness.
doing the misinformation. I mean, the spreading of information.
No,
Yeah,
dude, but it's until like 2080 something,
yeah, dude.
dude.
It's like for those of you guys in Chicago, well, yeah, it's a spread it gets spread it even more. There's a company that takes all the money for tickets and like parking tickets, all speeding tickets. They take all the money. The city does not see any of it. So when you're over here thinking, "Oh fuck, I just got 2 tickets this week. Oh well, this is going back into the city."
It's going to
No,
fucking Abu Dhabi.
it's going to literally like the Middle East,
Yeah, that's correct. Like
dude.
you know, stereotypically, right? You're like fucking whatever. Like they just have to literally just like mine or get the oil. Like they don't have to do anything. They just
Oh,
have to like
the Middle East.
yeah own the territory that has the
Yeah,
oil and like they literally just expanded to like they don't have to do anything. Just wait for a motherfucker to park in the wrong spot and then just extra $20. And
dude.
they're expensive. They're not like
They're, they're
$5.
like $60, dude.
Dude, and imagine like in a day, like imagine even two people just fuck up a day.
Yeah,
120, 120, 120.
every time.
Bro. And like I don't even know the conversion rate.
Dude, and then even more so when they have like the street cleaning things and they just put up
Oh
a
yeah,
sign,
yeah,
bro,
yeah.
they're going there weekly, like
Oh,
sweeping. I've seen blocks where the every car ticket,
dude,
dude, like down the
fuck.
block, and it's just like, dude, if I could just like rewire those routing numbers in there for the money to go into my bank account,
Dude, that should be something anonymous does. They should reroute like all like the banking to like charities and stuff.
dude,
Dude.
dude.
Dude, okay.
Hmm?
Do you think? Let's just
Any
say,
of you
right?
guys out there in anonymous, we
Let
won't tell.
Let's just say, right? Because I feel like I hear this argument a lot with like Elon and how much money he has and
Yeah,
how much power he has. Do you think if tomorrow Elon has a change of heart and he just decides to give everybody in at least the United States, right? Everybody in the United States like a million each, which locate maybe
I don't
not a
think
million,
he'd be able
a
to.
100,000 each, 100,000 he could probably swing.
I think he can probably do that hundred
Everybody
thousand.
$100,000. Do you think that America like the next morning we're all up, or do you think the next week we like?
It's the same shit. No, that's. I was literally thinking about that the other day. I was like they would everything would just cost more because people would think, oh, everybody has more money. Why don't I just sell this for a little bit
Yeah,
more
right.
money?
I feel like yeah, bro,
Yeah.
everybody would just start wasting that shit.
No, it wouldn't even be waste. It would just be like a couch that costs $500. Or I just heard like everybody knows everybody just got 100K. I can sell it for 1,000.
True, 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 true.
You know what I mean? Like that's
But
less.
that's what I'm saying. They're gonna blow through it like crazy. Like,
Oh well, that's the thing. I'm sure most people are just gonna pay off debts.
dude,
Well,
no
they should at
fucking
least.
way.
Economically speaking, you should pay
You
off
get
your
a hundred
debts
thousand
first.
dollars right now. What are you doing? Be honest.
If
The first
well, I
thing you're
have no
doing is
debt, so I first thing I'm doing is buying a house.
oh, okay. That's good.
That's a good.
Can you do that with 100,000? Yeah, man.
You can put a down payment. That's at least half the house.
But
Then
you
I
want to get an? Oh, I don't want to say too much, but you,
what like a complex,
yeah.
just like what's his name, Nick Fuentes. I'm gonna do one of those.
Oh, I have no idea who that is,
You don't know
bro.
who Nick Fuentes is?
He sounds familiar. I just don't know who that
He's
is.
that like Nazi dude. He's that Nazi. He's Mexican, and he's like advocating for like white supremacy. He's a Holocaust denier.
Yeah, I don't know that
He's the
guy.
guy who said your when Trump got elected, he was like he's the one who said your body, my choice.
Like the name
Bro,
sounds
you're on the wrong
familiar.
side of the internet.
Yeah, yeah. I
Dude,
don't
he
know
lives
this
in
fucking
Berwyn.
guy. Oh, let's go.
I drove past his house on accident. There was cops because people found out where he got doxxed. After that, like hackers doxed him, and there's a
Oh
bunch of
my
people
god,
outside his house.
and what is he Mexican?
He's Mexican, but he's like one of those white Mexicans. You know what I mean?
Whatever.
So he like doesn't he like never claims that he's Hispanic. He's just kind of like he's one of those guys. He's like super religious. He's like, oh, gay is be like I think he was on a I actually made a video about it. Check it out in the description. It was basically like his art his debate with that guy Dean Withers. I don't know if you've heard that guy. He's like a you're not on you're just on skit side of the internet,
I do watch a lot of
like those Jubilee videos.
no no oh that's what you're talking about. No, I
Yeah,
don't watch those.
I watch those, and those are kind of like stupid to me.
I watch argument like TikTok, not TikTok, YouTube. I do watch that side, but I've gotten into weirdly I don't want to make this like crazy, but like I've gotten crazy. Just observing, just like the Christian versus Muslim arguments. Like there's a
Oh
place.
yeah, why was that going to be
Well, because I
controversial?
don't want people to be like, oh, like Muslim or like Christian over whatever. Like I just observe it.
Yeah, just fight it in the comments,
I
guys.
really don't even. I just
It's
watch
just
it.
entertainment.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
to just observe and I like to listen to everybody and like give everybody like the time because I don't just
yeah,
listen to one person. I listen to
yeah,
like
yeah.
everybody.
That's the same thing, and I think people are kind of misrepresenting like what those videos are for.
Mm.
They think it's like to actually figure out who's right or who's wrong.
Yeah, it's just supposed to get everything out there. It's just supposed to be
Yeah,
able to pick the other's brain.
and
Like,
exactly. But the people who make the videos, who produce them, know that the audience
yeah,
cares about. Oh, I want my team to fuck the other team
yeah.
up, and it's
This
just
guy
like,
said what? He said what about my
dude,
God?
it's like, bro,
It's like,
you guys know you guys are getting fucking like, you guys are getting ran through almost. It's like,
what?
here, watch this video. Well, yeah, watch the whole thing. Yeah.
Oh, that's me. I watched the whole thing.
Oh, I watched the whole thing too, but
It'll be
I
like
don't go in there thinking, oh, my guy owned him.
yeah, it'll literally be
Yeah.
like that. It'll be like blank gets owned by
Yeah.
white Christian or
It's so
something, and it's just
annoying.
like
It's just like, bro, I'm here to watch them fight, but like, don't go over here and tell me like these like debaters on the internet are like they're like owning the other people. It's just like, bro, there's no way you can win.
it's also funny that like the way that they gauge like the wins, it's almost like a rap battle. Like
Yeah.
it's everybody's around, and it's like, oh yeah, well how come your priest said it was okay to touch boys, and then everybody around is like,
Mm.
kill him, ooh, kill him,
So kill
ooh,
him,
kill him.
kill him. And he's like, "Well, you're
Oh well,
gay."
at least our holy people don't touch kids. Oh, a lot of the jokes are
Mm.
about touching kids, guys. I feel like at the end of
I
the
don't
day,
know. They just start getting hostile. Like they're not even like arguing anymore. It's
dude,
just
that's
like,
how a lot of them are.
yeah.
There's just one guy. I haven't really seen his full long version videos, but I know he posts on like TikTok and a lot of that. He's a really big like big Muslim guy. Maybe you've seen him, and he goes to like, I don't know if it's California specifically, but it looks like a boardwalk, and he goes a lot of the time. And I've seen him because he's like, oh, I used to be in the gang culture, I used to do all this, but like I saved myself. And like half of his videos are like trying to do that, but like the other half are like, it'll be like some Christian guy walking by and he'll be like, get that shit out of blah blah. And then like he'll turn up, he'll be like, what you say, what you say, like I'm a man of the Lord, my brother, but blah 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 blah. And I'm like, damn, like I thought you were supposed to be about God.
Yeah.
Like you're
But
trying to,
he's telling Christian people to get
well,
that off.
it won't necessarily just be Christian, but I know he's Muslim, and I know sometimes a lot of the times it'll be like,
So
you know,
he'll
it's a
do the
random.
provoking though?
No, they'll definitely do it to him first,
Oh.
but it'll be like he'll be like, what, brother? Like get in their face, and I'm like, wait, but I thought you left the whatever, you know. But I'll just watch stuff like that, and I'll like to get the entire like 360 on the situation, because also you have, because he's pretty young actually. I don't know how young he is from the videos, but I can't imagine him over like 50. Like he's definitely younger than that.
That's a huge range of age.
I wanted to say 40, but I was like, no, he kind of looks like he could be like 43, 45, 45, but younger than like 29. So like from 20 to 45, we're looking for a male, huge, from the ages of 20 to 45. But
Anybody fit the description? Pull him over, please.
hello.
Check for bombs.
Um, are we gonna set any goals for like if we hit any milestones? Okay,
Dude, we definitely should buy an office. Like
I've
an office garage. Or like not an office garage. We should get a garage just to record in.
I'm down.
Actually,
But
the
I feel
garage would
like
probably
that.
have terrible insulation.
But I feel like that would be like have to go down like later down the road.
Yeah.
That would probably be like around like a million
Yeah, that'd
subscribers
be like a
type of
well,
thing.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But I was thinking
In
of
terms
like
of
milestones,
subscribes,
m-
start milestones.
milestones for like us to like everyone to like be excited for us to hit and then hit it and then do something cool.
Okay. Oh, like something like cool. Okay.
I've really been thinking because they've been popping up on my For You page, but
We should do a basketball 1v1 again.
I'm down.
We should do like a basketball 1v1 after like I don't
Basketball
know.
1v1 at 5,000 subscribers for this channel.
Yeah.
Loser has to do what?
Shit.
Loser has to let the other one post whatever video they want on their channel.
Dude, I'm fucking your channel up, dude.
I think that'd be pretty cool.
I'm gonna post like racist content.
Oh wait,
I'm
what?
gonna make-
No.
I'm gonna be like what's like Michael Shea and Colin Jost, where he just makes Colin just say racist stuff, and the jokes are not even funny. It's not even.
Oh.
It's definitely not even for the audience. It's just Michael Shea just likes to watch him say racist stuff. It's pretty funny.
No, road to 15 subscribers, bro. We can't let that happen. No. I say this.
Just don't lose.
Just aim higher. Wait, fuck. One of them would say aim higher, and then the other one would say don't miss. Here you go.
What are you talking about?
Phase Pomage and Phase Rain. Oh, fucking OG Phase and Optic lovers and fanboys, bro. You fucking know. 12-year-old me is fucking shitting his pants right now.
Why is he shitting his pants?
Optic Pomage, aim better, and Phase Rain, aim higher, bro. 12-year-old me, whenever they would say that shit to each other, bro, that was like yin and the yang hitting me. It was like euphoria. It was like, because bro, Optic Pomage will not miss. So for him to be like, aim better, he's like, oh, and then the guy who's low key better in my opinion to be like, oh yeah, aim higher.
Like to each other?
Yeah, because it would 1v1 sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Or like
We got
they'd
1
get
minute left, by the way.
they'd get in a free for all match, and then it'd be like whoever gets to whatever. And then, bro, Phase Rain, even though you try to off yourself, bro, you're the man, bro.
Wasn't he just like on weed?
Nah, he was like on like the designer drugs
Oh
on like his
shit.
hand. Like he lost mobility in his legs for like 6 months. Yeah, he was in a wheelchair, bro. He was really messed up. I think there's even videos of him where like he like can't like talk properly.
Oh shit.
Bro, that sucks. Okay, let me end it and then
Yeah.
we'll
We'll
continue.
we'll come back.
News. Did you hear about what happened with Cain Velasquez?
No.
All right. So in case you live under
Sorry,
a
I
rock,
took a deep old breath, like I had to think about. Actually, I did. I had nothing to say. I knew I had nothing to say, but I just wanted to sound like I did. No.
no, because I had told you a little bit about it, like maybe like a week
Yeah.
or two ago. So he's the guy. In case you guys don't know, he's the guy who was a heavyweight UFC fighter. He actually was like a gold medalist, I think, at wrestling in Arizona.
Uh,
Um, um, his daughter, unfortunately, you know, gets assaulted by a grown man. He chases him in a car. He
yeah.
shoots at him in public. Unfortunately, cops come and they arrest him, not the guy who does that crazy stuff. They arrest Kane
Yeah.
because he has the weapon. He ends up getting charged with a whole bunch of public endangerment, public
Yeah.
firearm, all that sort of stuff. So he was dealing with all that court stuff. He's been in the trial system in like actual jail for 3 years, and
Yeah.
just I want to say a day or two ago, it was the court finally got to their decision, and they said that he has to spend 2 more years in there. So he was out for like 4 or 5 months, and then they're like, "Yo, you got 2 more years," because he's
He
he
was out,
because the final verdict was that for what he did, he has to spend 5 years in prison. He already spent three, so they're just like, "You got to spend the last two."
so you just gotta go back.
He just has to go back
Well,
for literally.
well, at least they weren't like. I mean, if it, I, that's it's unfortunate, but at least he's just like, okay, well, it's just 2 more years and then I'm done.
Yeah, he went about it. If you guys want to look into it, he went about it very, very like graciously, in my opinion. Because when it came out, he came out. I don't know if it was like on a podcast or like his own social media, but he was like, "I did something wrong. This is the consequences. I need to go through it." And it was like, "Fuck yeah, that's what you want to see." Like that's what you need to see from him on
Yeah.
the outside. If he were to be like, "Bro, fuck the U.S. system," like all that sort of stuff. Even if he's in the right, even if we agree with him, it'd be like, that's not the way you go about it.
Nah.
He's taking it like a fucking man, bro. He reacted like a man. He's taking it like a man, and he's talking like a man. Like there, in my opinion, bro, there's like no other guy right now. Fuck Andrew Tate. Fuck all these other like guru influencers. If there's a guy you want to be like, bro, Cain Velasquez is that guy. In my opinion,
Yeah.
like,
Dude, I'm scared of people named Kane.
bro, right? Like Cain, but like, um, you think that I feel like I know his real name. Uh,
His name is Kane. I mean, that's
is,
a real name.
is it
His name is
Cain?
probably Kane.
Isn't there like a long version in like Spanish? Like,
Nah. I'm just saying because the first guy named Cain killed his brother
huh?
in the Bible.
Oh,
I was
in the Bible.
in the Bible, you know,
I mean,
Adam and
shit.
Eve. Adam and Eve had two sons, Cain and Abel. And then Cain was like super jealous of Abel because God loved Abel a lot, like more. And then when Abel was out there farming, Cain grabbed a big old rock and just beat him on the head.
Is that supposed to be like a play on words, like Cain and Abel? Like you can, but you're able. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's translated from Hebrew.
Oh shit.
I think their names kind of turned into words
Oh shit.
afterwards.
But you think maybe it translated?
Maybe. But I mean, what was he able to do? He died.
Because there's a difference between being able to do something and and like you can do something. Like being able, like you and me, we're low key like we're able to like become like the biggest YouTubers ever, right? Like technically we're able to,
Yeah, we're able to.
but like can we? I feel like
Mm.
that's a different and that's why Cain killed Abel.
But
Cuz
that's
like
not a good thing.
cuz you can, but it's like the ability to do so versus the can. It's like do you understand where I'm going or no?
I understand where you're going, but I feel like that kind of
It's
has
going
like
too
a
deep.
positive spin on it.
Oh, it's going
And
too
like
deep.
Cain is like not a good
Yeah,
guy.
not a good guy.
Not a good guy.
Shit.
And at the time, since there was only three people, this is gonna get weird. But since there was only three people on Earth at the time, because
He has to fuck his mom.
Adam died, yeah, he had to fuck his mom to keep making kids.
Okay, dude, I had something about that. Okay, so the other day I just get like a lot of UFC stuff. So the other day, I was getting some guy like being racist against like Dagestanis because I don't know
Yeah.
if like Khabib Nurmagomedov, I don't know if that's how you say it correctly.
Yeah.
Him, um um Hamza Chimaev, they're all Dagestani, and then there was this one guy that was like, bro, did you know that Dagestanis are like the most inbred people in the world? And then it was like it was on Instagram, and then the guy was like, bro, this guy's just talking, and then he literally goes to like the Wikipedia of oh damn of Khabib, and he's
Yeah.
like, Khabib married his third cousin, and then yeah, and then you're just like, ooh, and then I started thinking about it, and I'm like not to be rude, not to be mean or anything, but people who you know have like a slower mental capacity, I'll leave it at that. They tend to have, it's a stereotype of like blank strength. Like they have a certain type of strength, and I'm starting to think like, do you think that families, you know how like back then, right, like royal families, how they would be
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
so like, oh, you can only marry that royal family, and
Yeah.
then like, bro, that low key, that royal family has been a part of our royal family since like forever, so like that's low key a cousin. Do you think that like that genetic like inbreeding also brought about like strength?
No.
Dude, I actually think like
Dude, I think your retard strength comes from like Down syndrome and autism, dude. It doesn't come from inbreeding.
how do
Inbreeding
you know?
cause because that's who has it. That's
Has
who has
what?
the retard strength.
The what? Inbred?
Not inbred people. Those are the
How do
people
you
who don't.
know?
Dude, inbred people are like they have deformalities. They have things wrong with them.
But they're far enough.
No,
Khabib and his third cousin, they're far enough so that that link is still there, but it's not
dude,
gonna be like a third ear or nothing.
it's not gonna be a 30 year, but it's like it goes like in like 30
Strike
years,
strength.
30 no
It's like
30 years in
random
life,
bear
like
strength.
you got a hip that like doesn't work no more.
Nah, I don't know, man. I think there's something there,
No,
dude.
dude,
I think there's
we gotta breed
definitely something
retard
there,
strength people.
dude. You've never like met a motherfucker who like doesn't even have muscles or nothing, and you like
Yeah,
feel their
he's
strength,
autistic.
and well, see that
He's not inbred. You don't get autism from inbreeding.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? I'm not even sure that's true. I'm pretty sure it definitely increases the chances.
Nah, I think inbreeding increases chances of like physical deformalities.
No, no. Okay, the reason why it's bad is because
Deformities.
you're
I've been saying that
copying the
wrong.
same gene, and like I don't think that's supposed to happen.
No,
You're copying
I don't know
from
why,
the same
but I know evolutionary wise it's bad because you
no
want to
because
diversify your sperm.
the X chromosomes from the female and the Y chromosomes from the male, they bond to create life.
Yeah.
So I think when you have it from the same genetic pool, no, literally the it's like the coding
Why
overlaps.
are you sure? I'm not saying you're wrong.
No, because I'm just thinking about it like that's the way that works for like inbreeding, right? Or like incest. I don't want to say like anything bad. I feel like inbreeding is like, kind of like bad. Whatever, right?
So is incest.
Yeah, they're both really
They're
bad.
both bad.
Like whenever you do that within your family, like that's the cause of it because you're getting
Uh,
from the same genetic pool.
uh-huh.
So like Down syndrome is when you're missing. Like
No, Down syndrome is when you have an extra chromosome.
oh okay, yeah, when you have an extra chromosome. So
There's
like
probably strength in there.
all of that, bruh. See, that's what I'm saying.
That's Down syndrome.
Dude,
That's not
I
inbreeding.
feel like
That's not
they
inbreeding.
know that. I'm not saying that they even knew about that, but I feel like that was like an underlying thing that nobody even thought of. But like, oh shit, all of these royal families that were like, because they don't always come out the best. Like sometimes they come out fucked up,
Yeah.
but at least they come out fucked up strong as. Like, bro,
The,
you're not beating up a royal family member who's like,
yes, I am.
no, you're not.
I'm beating up the royal family. He's got one leg shorter than the other. Yes.
Yeah, and then when he gets close to you, he can like lift you up with one arm.
Okay. I can see that.
Like, what
However,
are you talking about?
I'll shoot him.
Back then, back then they would have
Crossbow.
like
I wasn't talking about
guards and
guns.
stuff.
What? Then that doesn't count. Is that a fair fight?
They're not gonna let it be a fair fight.
Well, you're asking me if I have a guy in my sights, if he's right there.
If you have a target in your sights, are you gonna fuck him up?
Keep back my chromosome, bro.
I mean, see, like, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't think it comes from inbreeding. I think it comes from like
Wait, what are we talking about? Strength?
retard strength. Yeah.
I'm not saying it all comes from there, but I'm saying, do you think there's a possibility, right, that the fact that they always wanted to group with the same royalties and all that, do you think a byproduct of that is also Loki's strength from the genetic pool? Not necessarily
I
from
could
it being strong,
I
but
I'm
just the
sure
fact that it's being copied. It's not supposed to. It's just not supposed to.
I think maybe physically strength probably does come into. I can see what you're saying, but at the same time, I don't think it's consistent enough. Where I feel
Or like
like you can
that's the
actually like
reason why.
yeah, because the thing is with inbreeding, I feel like it's so inconsistent what you're gonna get. As ironic as it sounds, even though you're like this smaller gene pool, you would think you'd get the same thing every time.
You basically do, no?
Nah, dude, there's like so many complications you can get that like nobody.
No, but complications. But I mean, like within the royal family, you might get a red-headed motherfucker.
No, I mean like literally
Like if a
like
black guy
fake no
pops out,
like
you
bone
everybody's like,
structure like
whoa.
people's bone structure gets messed up when you're inbred.
But that's what I'm saying. You're saying messed up in a bad way, bro. It's just more dense. It's just fucking dense as fuck.
No,
They're just
they die
tanks.
earlier from like diseases that they catch because their immune system sucks.
Who are we talking about again?
The royal families,
Yeah, sure. Insert whatever uh minority you want to put in there.
the Aryan race.
Oh shit.
That's not a minority, but what? It's all fake, bro.
In prisons,
Race doesn't exist.
low key. Race isn't gonna exist in like a
Nah.
hundred or
You know
nah.
what else
That's
isn't going to exist in 100 years that I've been thinking, and I feel like this specific community that I'm talking about is going to hate me for saying this, but I'm going to say it anyways. I don't think people are going to be getting like gender reassignment surgeries in 100 years, and I'll tell you why.
third episode, huh?
No, yeah, third
We had a
episode.
good run.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Okay. This think about it. Think about it. If we're thinking that we can be whatever gender we want,
Oh shit.
why does it matter what's inside your pants? You can be whatever you want.
Like a panda?
Exactly. If you want to.
Oh shit.
Shit, you can
If
be
you like to
whatever you
fuck
want.
pandas, I
Man,
mean,
shit.
you're a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, you're gonna be. It's not weird. You can't say that, bro. You
To
can't
fuck
say.
pandas?
Oh, to fuck pandas. I'm saying to be a panda.
Oh, to be a panda? Yeah, no,
Oh
that's
yeah,
not
yeah.
real.
Fucking pandas is weird. If you want to be a panda, shit, be a
You
panda.
can be a panda.
But I don't think I don't think people are gonna. I don't think people are going to have the urge to change their penis and vagina because it's like think about it. If you're wanting to change that to affirm your gender, you're almost like Republican in a way, where it's like I want this genitalia so that I can be this for sure.
I just don't think we're even gonna like be on that anymore. Like we're just gonna
No,
like
there's not gonna be gender in 100 years either. That's also my theory. It's just
oh,
gonna be just do whatever you want, dress however you want. There's not gonna be like feminine or male. Like
and when you want a baby, you just like press a button.
you go to the government, they assign you one.
Dude, that I don't like that. I don't like that
There's too
dystopia.
many. There's too many babies. There's like so many orphans. I'm sure that like never get assigned homes.
You're saying like the opposite of what everybody's saying. Everybody's saying we're in like a
We are in a decline.
yeah. So shouldn't we be having more kids?
Yeah, we should be having more kids.
But you're like, no, we already have too many kids.
No, right now, we have kids that are not have homes that we, like if there is an excess amount of kids, we're gonna give those kids out.
An excess amount of
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah. What is it?
What does that mean? What does that mean, Musk? Huh? Oh, Jesus Christ!
This is unnecessary funding that we do not to be giving to
Fuck.
because think about it. If the government wants to save money, why would they? Why would they?
Oh, they take care of their own people.
Exactly.
What are we doing? It's
Exactly.
all about the
Why
profit margin.
Why would we take care of orphans with taxpayer money when there's plenty of parents out there that want kids? Just give them to those guys.
No. I think. Okay, so you know how like in Chicago we stopped. You just can't go to like a pet store anymore. Like they're not a thing. Like they banned them. You have to get like You have to be like registered or like something with the state to be a pet shop. Like you never noticed that how there's
Oh,
not any pet stores anymore.
oh, it's kind of hard to make new ones. You're saying?
No, it's because they with everything happening in the shelters in Chicago, they set the new law that you have to be a registered breeder because they were just having kittens and litters of
Oh
puppies and just like if no one bought them, they were just releasing them out like whatever the fuck.
no, they killed them, bro.
I mean, I mean probably half, but like the other half, it was becoming a big problem. So like,
Oh, you don't think they were able to keep up like the killing?
bro, why are you so obsessed with the killing? I don't think all of them had to die.
Well,
There's
I'm just thinking
definitely
like if there's so many dogs out there that like are in need of adopting, it's like they gotta go, man.
I don't know what this guy's.
I'm
No,
not. I don't want to see them die, but they're
yeah, yeah.
living worse
Dig yourself
lives.
out of this one.
They're living worse lives in outside of homes. Like we should be capturing them and like giving them homes. We shouldn't just be like letting them roam.
I feel like you can take this and then just insert like illegal immigrants. We can't let them be around. We gotta take
Give
care
them,
of
yeah, we
these.
gotta give them jobs. We gotta give them housing.
I mean,
They can take care of themselves. I mean, dogs can't take care of themselves. Well, actually, that's not true because they be
I
out there.
definitely think
They
that.
definitely do take care of themselves because they be out there.
Animals like every single animal can take care of themselves. It's just us that are like the hindrance upon them. Like, like right now, if every human were to leave Chicago where we're at, like bears could come back and like live here. Like it's not that bears don't live in Chicago; it's that people live in Chicago, so
Yeah,
bears don't live here.
that's true. That's true. I can see what you're saying. However,
Kill the fucking Jesus Christ. How are you gonna turn this one around, huh? I got you out. I literally got you out. And you said no.
give me back that
No,
shovel, bro.
I'm gonna
Give
stand on
it.
business.
Give it to me. Give me the shovel.
Give me it.
I'm not done digging. Do
Son
you
of a
think?
bitch.
Do you think the world?
Putting dogs in a blender is no. Whatever you're about to say. No. I don't know, man. I don't. Putting dogs in like a Fortnite lobby and like
Having them battle royale.
and when
That's
you
a good idea.
and when you just see you've placed 46, the dog just feels like a hand on like like you've been a good boy. This whole time.
No, my boy.
No. I don't like thinking of that. That's sad.
Dude, that is so sad. Like I said, I don't want to see them die. But you know,
You keep saying that. You keep saying I don't want it to die. But like, what's the but? Say whatever the fuck you're trying to say. Like
I'm
what?
just saying
Uh-huh.
that they're living terrible lives.
Okay.
Outside of
Keep cooking. Keep cooking.
homes.
It's like
Like
medium temperature.
every time I see a dog that's a stray dog or a cat that's a stray cat,
Uh-huh.
I always see them plastered on the road, dude.
Oh shit. Well, that's the ones that you see
Yeah, I guess you're right.
because the ones that are not plastic
Hey!
are like living their
Natural
best
selection.
lives. Yeah,
Natural selection.
They
If you don't
literally
know anything about cars and you're just born, fucking dumbass.
like an animal. What do
Yeah,
you think?
like an animal.
What do you think animals think about cars?
They think that they kill people or kill things.
But you know how like we see like a tank and we're just like even if
Like
it's not
see it rolling
shooting,
by.
it's not
Yeah,
doing nothing.
it's just
We just have
roaming.
to awe.
It's just like a wild animal,
You-
just like going through its natural habitat.
Do you think that that's how they think cars are?
Yeah,
Because like a
like if you don't
chipmunk,
if you don't hurt it, they won't chase you. But you know they're dangerous. You gotta
yeah,
get out the way.
like they're like, whoa, every human has like a big tank and like they
Yeah.
all go like 60 fucking miles per hour.
Yeah.
Bro, that's crazy to think about that as an animal. Like,
Yeah, no one knows where they're going.
dude, imagine if aliens came and they just had like these like crafts that they got into and they were faster than any of us could ever go. And like also if you get in their way, you're like 99.99% chance you're gonna like get killed if
Dude,
you're
what
like,
if they
in
had
their way.
no concept of work?
What do you mean?
Like
Aliens?
no aliens, yeah.
What do you mean work?
Like they just like grew their own food. Like nobody like paid anything for anybody.
Oh, they're like on like a trade system.
Kind of like a trade system, yeah.
Okay,
Actually, no.
I think-
If not, they have to be not a trade. Because if they're a trade system, they don't understand work.
but with that, I feel like
See what I'm saying, bro? No,
he's good. No, but with that, I feel like you have to change so much. Like the world that we live in right now, it seems like it all isn't so connected, but it actually is. Like the fact that we started the shit on like gold. We started
Oh yeah,
like the way that like some the way that we trade like so much stuff like the president we can't really like mess it up the way that we are. Like people are like, oh, why don't we just like do taxes like a certain way? It's like because there's so many agencies. There's so much like the structure of the United States is built upon the way the taxes are distributed and all that. So to just say, to bring it up, like let's just reform it. It's kind of saying a little bit more than that.
yeah.
So
Oh, I'm not saying reform it. I'm just saying, what if the alien didn't have like a concept of like,
because I think that connects we think it's just like about money, but it actually I feel like it would be about more. I feel like then you would have to go into their community in like their sense of morals and everything, and it's like stealing low key in that society would have to be one of like the worst things you could probably do
yeah,
because in here in like the society is now stealing is definitely bad, but I don't think it's like well in some
nah,
countries you could get your hand cut off, but like in at least United States, right?
yeah,
You're not gonna get anything crazy,
nah.
but for that society where it's based off of trading, especially imagine if like you're trading like a skill, like oh I'm gonna make you something, you like for someone to like take that service or that product and then not pay back, it would be like in my head, right? In that society, one of the
It's just
worst
like, bro,
things.
like, yeah, like,
It's
it's
just like
like
not
I wasn't gonna just trade you for just like willy nilly for profit. Like everything they trade for is something they need.
yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
it would be like it would be that and then also
Oh man.
like such a sense of trust too. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, bro, fuck. I mean, that's really cool to think of, low key, because like would they be better? Like, would they have more empathy or would they be less? Because
I think it wouldn't be more empathetic. It's just like it's so stupid to like ruin this mutual relationship. Like, because like let's say they do steal something, it's like nobody's trading with you ever again.
yeah, exactly. Oh, see, that's another thing. It's like, does that add like a layer of comfort in like
Yeah.
everything, or is it more like ooh,
No, I think it's
you
more
don't want
like
to trade around here,
no, it's
buddy?
like what? Oh, that guy? Like the guy who stole?
Or like in that community or area or whatever.
It's like, bro, don't trade with that guy.
It's like this is like the hood like of whatever society. It's like don't do hey man, not around here. You want to trade on the other side of
Yeah.
town. You don't want to trade on this side of town, buddy.
No, that's the thing. I think that I think that the less I don't think there'd be poor or that's the thing though. In this alien society, I'm thinking that nobody's trying to grow. There's no need. They're just worrying about themselves. There's no reason for like because you're thinking about the other side of town, like it's better, but it's just like well, I'm like thinking like small houses, bigger houses, but it's like they would just have what they want.
Dude, because you have to think about that too. Like, what like they're coming to Earth most likely, right? In this scenario that we're setting
Hmm.
up, we're not going to them.
Yeah.
So why are they coming to us?
What if they're just? What if when guys are just like on vacation?
Guys on vacation going to an uncharted planet? I don't know
You gonna
about
tell me
that one.
Christopher Columbus wasn't just going like? Well, actually, he was going over to pillage and steal,
He
but
he was on like his second run because that wasn't even his first.
no, he was like, yeah, and
He
yeah. I mean, to be fair, Christopher Columbus was definitely like, once I get there, I'm gonna steal everything.
yeah,
Wherever I'm going, I'm gonna steal everything.
he thought it was India when he first got
Yeah,
here.
he did.
Fucking, he called it some stupid shit, and then people were
He called it Indiana.
that literally brings me up to the milestone that I was trying to talk about
Yeah.
earlier. I get a lot of videos on my For You page of like boxing fights. I wouldn't do
You want to do
MMA.
a boxing?
They do like in Indiana, they do like boxing events where it's like they just set up like a ring, and then
Yeah.
like people just go, and then it's like a lot of them were like mask or whatever, and then you just go, you just sign up, and then you put your weight, you get weighed the day of, and then you just box it out. If we were to hit like 5,000 subscribers, but that's the thing. I don't think we could post it on YouTube. Well, I mean,
I
they
don't.
do get posted
I
on
would
YouTube.
not go into a ring without any training at all, dude.
Who said I don't got trained? Dude, I'm trying to. I just want to see where I like match up against somebody.
Those people are there because they like fighting.
I don't like fighting.
When's the last time you got in a fight?
Like against who we talking? Like,
When's the last time you got in a fight?
Like an actual fight? Like what
Just
are we
like yeah,
talking?
exactly. When's the last time? What do you mean?
Probably
What we talking? Just a fight?
high school,
That was how long ago was that now?
4 years.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. I want to see where I'm at.
I've never gotten in a fight.
For real?
So never in my life. I can't fight, bro. I'll die. I'm like 150 pounds, dude. I'm like 6 feet
But if you
tall.
were to fight somebody, you would get in a ring with somebody your size, or not your size, your weight at
Oh
least.
yeah, of course. But because I have no experience, the people who are going there already they fight.
Yeah. Well, how
But I'm
much you
saying
weigh? 150.
yeah, I'm saying I'm not saying because of my weight. I'm saying because of my weight, I never fought. I never planned to.
Dude, I weighed you in 8th grade.
Oh, you weighed me in 8th grade. Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
get what you're saying.
I'm like 150. I was like, why does that sound familiar? And I was like, oh
Dude,
yeah.
I was 90 pounds in 8th grade. I didn't even weigh 100.
Yo. Dude, right now I think I'm like at like 180.
180. I thought you were gonna be heavier.
Fuck
You're
you. No, no, not gonna lie. I was heavier, but like, okay, so like, I went to the doctors like last year, but
yeah,
for reason enough for me to be like, recent, whatever. Um, and at that point, I was actually like way like I looked way chubbier than now,
yeah.
and I was around like 185 there.
I mean, I just have a bad sense of weight. I feel like people on average weigh 200. Isn't that average?
That's what I used to think too, but apparently 200 is
Heavy?
like you like when if someone were to say I weigh 200, like you would kind of look at them and be like, damn.
Oh, okay, okay.
Like
Because
my dad, he
cause
weigh.
like
How much do you think my dad weighs?
200. Like I said,
Like that guy, I think he's barely at 200.
but like that's what I'm saying. Like I just feel I thought that was average. That's what I'm saying. When I was like
Mm.
when you were saying like weigh 180, I'm like, what?
No, but bro, I'm down. Let's hit this shit to 5,000. I'll put a ski mask on and I'll go fight in the name of
Allah?
I forgot the podcast name for a second.
Let me think.
Let me think, bro. I'll pop out for let me think. Stop playing, bro. I actually would if we get this shit to 5,000 subscribers in what in like because we have to have a time frame.
You gotta have a timer. If you guys don't hit this shit in 500 subscribers, I don't care.
5,000 subscribers. If you hit no likes or subscribers.
Likes.
Likes.
This is not getting 5,000 likes. I can't remember when's the last time a video actually like got likes unless we like or Mr. Beast.
You think that's too much of a yeah? Let's work up because
Yeah.
I'm like first thing and I'll rent on my body. No. Let's do something like lower pace. But if we get okay, let's set it here though.
Yeah.
5,000 subscribers, I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down to do that.
Okay.
We just all we have to do. I'll just get a ski because also like if I get my ass beat, I don't want I don't want that shit.
It's on
YouTube.
camera though.
It's on camera, but like what a lot of
You're saying but we're still gonna you're not gonna post it on YouTube, then what's the point?
no. What a lot of people
Oh,
do when they
you
go.
wanna keep going? I gotta cut it off right here though.
Okay, we can cut it here.
Alright, we'll be right back.
For let me think for 5,000 of our loyal
for you all, I'd do the
fans.
fight.
She is very beautiful to me, dude. I'll fight. I'll get in the ring for 5,000. I just don't want to die.
But that's not even like 5,000 like money. That's just 5,000
5,000
subscribers.
Hell yeah, they were on the road with us and everything. I just imagine because like I want to have like some privacy. Like
Yeah, but yeah, I didn't even understand that. You said you were gonna wear a mask.
a
But
lot
you're
of
still
people
gonna
wear
go.
masks.
But what?
A lot of people wear masks.
I understand, but you're saying is it like so you don't show their faces to the people in the ring?
I feel like 90% of them wear it for the same precaution that I'm trying to wear for it. Where if you get your ass fucking beat, you're not on like 4K on the ground when people just like whoa. It's like if people get knocked out, they usually have a ski mask on or something, so you just see like
Maybe they
their
lost
eyes.
because they have ski masks on.
I mean, no. I mean, like I said, most like not everybody, but you do see hella people with masks.
But
on.
so if you would do it for 5,000 subscribers, wouldn't you be recording it anyways?
No, I'm saying let's say we hit 5,000 loyal subscribers.
Yeah.
you get the cam. I mean, it's not legal to record. There's hella people recording there. You go, literally all like it's like it's almost like a car meet where they say it's gonna pop up, and then they literally sometimes
Just
are like,
go.
we have somebody that we need for like 140 pounds, 200 pounds. I would like when we hit it, I would just keep replying until they get a match for me. We go, I make sure I'm that weight, and then I just go and you record me, and then
But then why wear the ski mask if we're gonna get recorded anyways?
bro, because if I get knocked the
But
fuck out,
but
I
if
do
you
not
get
want
knocked,
my face all over the internet,
no,
regardless of Let Me Think. I
no.
don't want it all over the internet, just like I don't want that.
But I'm
No,
still gonna get a close up, and I'm
no,
gonna
no,
be
no,
like,
no.
"Yo!"
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
Like,
you guys are gonna see it still.
like that's the whole point. It's supposed to be us and them, like on this journey.
Like, oh my god, no way, that's Nani.
If
Oh,
I get knocked out, it's not like we're gonna not talk about it the next episode. Like with me, I'll beat up. We're just gonna be like, yeah. So this weekend,
I used to.
nothing
You should
happened.
still wear the ski mask the next day. To be funny.
Nah, I think I would have to unwear it to like show the bruises and everything, because I would be messed up. But
Yeah.
depending on if I win or lose, how messed up would I be?
I think you know what's funny though, that the fans would still know your ski mask.
You think? I was about to say also the joke. What if like I'm gonna wear a ski mask and then it cuts to like me and it's just like black guy with the ski mask. It's like, yep, that's me, guys. It's like narration. Yep. I decided to hit the gym a couple days before.
You got a little burnt in the sun.
Got a little
burnt.
extra tan in there, but no, like I'm not like scared about it. To be the only thing I think I would be scared of, and that's why I'm saying boxing, is if I was like, if they're like
Grappling.
if I'm like they it's like called a stare down or whatever. If they're like, these are your fighters, and we do a stare down, and the dude does like some like backflip or like some like cracks his neck hella or some shit, like that's the like, or like does some like net
Starts.
like,
Oh my
starts
god!
stretching
God
his
forbid
legs.
he starts stretching.
No, start stretching his legs like for kicks and shit. Like he starts
Oh.
going like, huh, huh, like nah. You got it, buddy.
Dude, I should just do that before the fight
Low key, right?
and just scare him.
Just make yourself crazy
I'll
as
just be
fuck.
like,
Just be like,
no, dude, I just gotta like pretend like I'm about to kick like that. And
Dude.
they're gonna back up.
literally just be like a flamingo and like put your legs like just put this leg all the way up, like just do that and then go like that.
I can't do that.
Nah, just make it seem like you have insane fucking range.
I'm gonna look stupid doing that.
Just make it seem like if you enter this space,
if you don't have a
buddy,
dick, I'll be like this.
buddy. Nah,
what
bro,
I'll
let
do.
them know.
Oh, shit, that
if you
fucking
enter,
hurt.
if you enter this, dude, I used to think that was so badass in
Ah,
Pokemon.
man.
There's a move for Were you ever into Pokemon?
Nah. I nah.
There's a-
I was gonna say I watched the TV show, but I was like, no, I didn't.
Even that
I
shit
didn't even
sucked.
do that either.
Nah. But Pokemon rocks, bro. In Pokemon, there's like grass, there's fire, there's like normal types. There's actually
There's grass. There's fire.
there's grass, there's fire, there's water, there's electricity,
not-
there's steel.
You did not specify there was types of Pokemon. You just said in Pokemon there's grass, there's fire.
There's grass, there's fire, there's water, there's ice, there's fairy, there's fighting.
Wow.
There's fighting. That's the thing, right?
There is fighting.
And in fighting Pokemon, they have some of them. Like you can learn. I don't know if it's a. I'm pretty sure it's an attack, but it's called close combat, bro. When I saw that, like 5-year-old me, like seeing that, because Pokemon
Just
is
seeing
like,
the name.
if
Of
no,
close
because
combat?
it would break down what the skill, because like in Pokemon like let's just, I'm making up a heat blast. Like sometimes it'll be like this attack is so like fiery or whatever, it burns the opponent for like 3 rounds after, right? So it would give some descriptions of that. Close combat, bro, the way they described it, it was like 5-year-old me was like, after I heard it, it was like close combat gives any Pokemon that has this ability, like the area around them becomes extremely lethal for any opponent in it. And like 5-year-old me is like, dude, that was so raw. Tell me that's not like the most raw thing ever. Like, dude, when I heard that, I was like,
do not enter my lethal area.
dude, when I heard, dude,
I farted.
any opponent in this surrounding area is in lethal. Like, bro, when like the phrasing was so like whoever wrote that shit, fire.
Ate Taco Bell.
Just smoke. What?
They probably ate Taco Bell.
Nah, bro. Aim higher and close combat, bro. Stop, bro. That's the mentality I'm gonna have when I go in there. Like, if they enter my space, you're gonna get fucked up. I'm literally gonna go in there with the mentality of Bobby Hill.
He's just naturally good.
That's my birds. No.
Oh,
Yeah, from King of the Hill.
oh, I was no. I mean, I know what you were talking about. I just meant like there was like an episode where he's just like really good at shooting for no reason.
Bro, I'm thinking about boxing. I'm not one of them.
Well, no, but I'm saying like,
I lost, but I didn't really. Like, no, what are you talking about?
well, in the episode, he doesn't like shoot bad people. He doesn't shoot nobody, but it's just like he's just like naturally good at it, and his dad is just like, oh, Bobby, you're actually good at something, and he's like, yeah, I'm just good, and he didn't train at all. He's just
That's my birds.
he just knows how to do it.
I mean, I used to box, so that gives me like a little bit of like confidence in my abilities. But even
Yeah.
besides that, bro, like, see, I don't want to say this because I feel like I might jinx myself, but like when I have been in fights, right?
Yeah.
The one thing I did notice is like I can like not even cocky, not even nothing. I can take a punch. Like I noticed that. I don't know if it's my like my weight. My they say like if you work out your neck, you like supposedly can take a punch. I don't know why. I've noticed that. And like maybe just adrenaline, maybe the fucking person I was fighting was just weak as shit. So that's why that's also what makes me want to get in there and be like, all right, like how far can I take this? Like I kind of like see this is why I don't want to say this. Like I kind of want to take a guy's punch like full on, like not dodge, not anything, and see if I can like stand it.
I got knocked out one time actually.
Oh
I
shit!
wasn't in a fight though. It was playing
Oh,
soccer.
oh,
I what's it called? Dude, it was so weird. Now that I'm thinking about it,
what happened?
I never realized that I had. Huh?
What happened?
Oh, they said I had something here. You're like, what was that?
No. I just like feeling my this little thing sometimes. Sorry,
Do
my
you know
bad.
what this is called? Soul patch.
Never mind. Now I'm cutting it off.
Yeah, yeah,
I kind of like
yeah.
mine though.
This might kind of like my soul patch.
I kind of like this, and I like my little spikies. People think I cut these on purpose. I swear to God, I don't. They just grow like that,
Yeah.
and I kind of like it.
People don't say anything about my facial hair.
It makes me
Probably.
look evil, but I
Why did you whisper laugh?
like, because I feel like only bad guys have this.
Do you know what other bad guys also have? The fucking the sharp teeth.
So I'm a bad guy, guys. Think I'm a bad guy.
I think he's a bad guy.
We're gonna rebrand it. Good guy, bad guy.
Good guy, bad guy.
Oh, I was gonna say for okay, so that's for 5,000 subscribers, right? I'm down.
Yeah.
Like, leave it in the comments if maybe nobody wants to see that. Maybe they're like, fuck
Yeah,
that.
what if they like really care and they're like, dude, we don't want to see you to get knocked
On
out.
YouTube, I don't think
We
so,
don't want to
man.
see you get knocked
I
out.
would love
bro.
to have fans like that, but I just don't think that's gonna be us. I feel like they're gonna be like, kill him. Like,
Yeah.
even if I do
Put
good,
put him in the ring with that guy. Yeah, that guy. He's got retard strength.
even if I were to do good, I feel like they're like fans, like people that were subscribed. Even if I were to do good, some people are bound to be like trash, like sucks.
Those guys secretly love us though. They're just hating, like they're just being like homies.
I'd beat his ass if I were there. The fucking bro, if that were me, he wouldn't be recording the podcast anymore. Like
And I'm inbred as fuck.
maybe
Because,
hey, if
yeah,
he is, maybe he would be.
dude,
My
they
guy.
should have to legally put that into their notes. Like if they're fighting the UFC, if you're fighting a professional fighter, you should have to legally
Oh
put down
yeah,
if you're
no,
inbred
no,
or
no, no,
not.
no. I'm not fighting no boxer or nothing like that.
No, I'm saying you should legally have to put down if you're inbred.
Oh, like the trends.
Like Khabib. Yeah, exactly. They should put that down as like information. It's like, yeah, you guys could compete, but just so you know, this guy's inbred.
So if you win, we're gonna put inbred on the thing, on the championship belt.
On me, if I win?
On the no, like if he wins, right? We're gonna
Oh,
make sure to put
oh
on the
yeah,
belt.
but yeah, like
inbred.
Asterix. Yeah,
Yeah,
Asterix is like
inbred.
competed in a non-inbred tournament.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Hey, it's fair.
you love to see it.
I mean, everybody
Equality.
voluntarily, joined. It's not like they
True.
didn't know ahead of time that this guy was inbred.
Dude, that could be another thing.
Yeah.
If we get to like 10,000, we join like a rec league or something.
Of what?
I don't know. We could be since we did. If we're going to do like 5,000 for boxing, we could do
How would
soccer.
we record that weekly?
No, just like a one-time thing. It's just like a milestone
Oh,
thing.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Because I'm thinking like, man, I have to commit to a team, like a whole team.
No. Oh yeah, you probably would have to rate for something like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, you could probably like we don't have anybody because I was gonna say like for soccer.
Oh, for soccer, yeah, you can just join my family team, bro.
Yeah.
You have to get in though. Soccer game.
You made it sound like I have to be initiated.
Yeah, you do.
Oh shit! What do I gotta do?
Play.
Oh. But I don't play good. That's the
That's the
thing. So I
thing.
would
Dude,
kind
you
of feel
gotta.
bad of like.
No,
putting
exactly.
your-
You'd have to go in there and just play bad, and you got to take that.
Oh. Can I get in fights?
No, you might get your ass beat.
I'll play enforcer. You got those right in soccer and
Mhm.
shit. Yeah, I'll be enforcer.
We play right in front of the prison.
Even better. I'll give them a show. I'll push the fuck out of my own
Dude,
team.
I hate. It's kind of annoying because people are like, "Man, this is so weird playing in front of a prison," but it's also like, I feel bad because the prison isn't close enough where you can actually make out what the game's what like what's happening. But you can just kind of see like in the distance. Like
you could see happiness.
you can
just
see.
can't.
It's just exactly, and I hate that for the prisoners because it's like, man, they can't even enjoy the game. Like
Yeah.
they can just see like things happen.
You could see the life like
Yeah,
going on,
you're
but
just
you
like-
just can't. You're not a
yeah.
part of it. Like, oh, that fucking
Dude,
sucks.
that'd be because it'd be cool. Like, I can just imagine like them getting invested into the games if the fields were close enough, or like betting on stuff in the prison.
For
Can you imagine somebody
real.
getting shanked because you fucking missed a goal?
You fucking suck.
Yeah, you hear it from the president, bro. What the fuck? Like you fucked up my whole shit, bro.
And it's like
I got nothing in the books for the next month, bro. How am I gonna eat?
it's your 9-year-old niece or whatever. Because I don't even know who's on your family team. Is it all guys?
It's all guys, dude.
Oh, I don't know. I was thinking of a family. I thought you're like your mom
Oh
was
yeah,
on it.
no,
like,
my family team, and it's like all men and like
oh,
it's all men.
you guys never fight? Let's do that. Wait, why are we doing that? Let's just go record that.
Okay,
Okay. This is
it's like a fight every game, bro.
What? For real?
Swear to God, that's how I tore my ACL.
Yo, what? You tore it in a fight? You said you've never been in a fight.
I never been in a fight, but there was a fight because I tore my ACL
Oh.
because he hurt me pretty bad because I tore my ACL.
Shit. Wait, who's fighting? Who's fighting? Who
Not
won?
me.
Wait, who?
I don't know, but it was this huge like this guy was definitely more than 200 pounds. I'll say that. He was 6'3".
I'll fuck him up. I got him.
Dude, he was 6'3" and built like a UFC fighter. Like he
Yeah.
looked buff for his 6'3" ass size. You know what I mean? And he ran up to me, and I saw in his eyes, bro, he was not going for the ball. I made eye contact with him, so I tried to stop, and when I planted my foot, the ball was already past, like I rolled past me, and he was still he was running towards me. I kicked the ball in front, and he didn't stop. He kept running towards me, and he like went like that, and I tried to stop, so I put my foot down to stop, and that's when my foot was in the ground, and he pushed my knee outwards.
Wait, what? How old is this guy?
I don't know, probably like 30 something.
Oh shit,
What?
he's not our age.
No,
I was
he
gonna
was
say
not.
like if you know like he plays in the leagues around there or whatever?
I think their team was new to the league.
But like do you know like where he stayed by?
Nah, they were new to the league.
Let's go fuck him up. I'll fuck, dude. If you record it, I'll go fight him.
No,
I'm not
dude,
gonna say I'm gonna fuck him up, but I'll go fight him.
the next year we got into the playoffs, and we faced that same team.
Fuck him
Dude,
up.
some guy got like
Stab him?
yes, kind of. What's it called? One of the guys on my team. I was in rehab, so I wasn't playing at the time
Mhm.
because I was still in rehab from the ACL tear. But one of our guys got like it was playoffs, so those tensions were high, and he was getting pushed around because it was during a corner kick.
Mhm.
So everybody was in the box, and he was getting pushed around. And I guess somebody like just kind of got him just mad, so he like turned around and just like pushed him off. And he was like, "What the hell?" And so some guy like dragged him to the ground, and he wasn't getting punched or nothing, and he wasn't swinging. He was just like pushing, kind of like get off me,
Mhm.
but he wasn't like trying to fight them. It was just like
Mhm.
get off me, like I'm gonna get the ball.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But then somebody like dragged him to the ground. So then he was trying to get up, and when finally he let go of him, he got up and he like kicked somebody in the face with his cleats, bro.
Ooh.
The game stopped after that. Okay, yeah.
Yo, wait. Invite me.
I mean, you can come, bro.
Invite me. Yo.
Yeah, dude, it gets crazy.
Yo, invite me for real, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to fight. Like,
You're not even gonna be in uniform. You're gonna be like, "Hey!" Just running in there.
yeah. I'm gonna be cheering you guys on, and then as soon as like anything, hey, fuck that guy, ref. Hey, fuck, you gonna do, pussy, and then get him off the field, and then what you guys are doing, or if I'm getting my ass
Yeah, like
beat.
a 2-in-1 like game. There's a boxing match. On the
Yeah,
sides.
bro, I don't care.
They should just do that like in hockey. Like they just have a penalty box, but instead of the penalty box being like disconnected, they just have them together. And you guys can just keep going.
But thing is, well, I mean, like you're inviting me on the team because technically what I'm saying right now is just a bystander, just aggravating one of the players
Yeah,
and just fighting them. But if I'm on the team, technically what you're saying, it's what you would, you know.
I never fought.
But the only thing I will feel bad for is that I, like because let's say I fight right and I get kicked off or whatever, you're down a man right for the rest of the game.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the only bad thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But you're
But
gonna
if
be
the other
like,
guy,
I did my job.
but if the other guy gets off too, technically it's
It's
still the
yeah,
same
it's the
thing.
same thing. It's even.
So, dude, I'll just fight the best player.
The best player never fights.
Oh, oh, trust me, buddy. I'll fucking make him fight, dude. I'll just punch him in the face. Like, it's not like he
You
can't.
just get if he doesn't fight back, he's gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, I'm just gonna knock him out for sure. Knock him out.
Then he's not getting kicked off. He's gonna come back. He's gonna regain consciousness and fuck our team.
Oh, he's
up.
not coming back from bro.
He's not coming back from a noni knocker.
Bro, I'm gonna. I've always wanted to hit someone with
Dude,
like.
every time I imagine myself in a fight, I'm like, I'm gonna hit him with a boom, boom.
Okay. Think. Okay.
Dude, I'm skinny, bro. My bone is. Dude, I could cut somebody
Okay.
with my elbow.
Every guy has thought about their go-to like moves in a fight, right?
Yeah.
What are you? Because I have mine. I have my. Give me your.
Wait, sorry. What is stopping somebody from punching and then keep going with
Stop!
the
Stop! Why are you stealing my shit,
dude? It's just that. It's just like.
Dude, why
Dude,
you stole my shit, bro?
No. Okay. If you're punching somebody, what is stopping you from like following through? Like, boom, you make contact, right? Hit him in the chin. What is stopping you from keep going? And then with the elbow,
Bro, that was literally my. I've always thought of doing that move where it's like, boom, like exactly how you say
exactly.
it.
How do you stop that?
Bro, I mean, if
you
they were
already
to
got hit,
move,
but I'm saying if you already got hit, that's when you follow up with. I'm saying how do you stop the elbow once it connects? Once you connect with the punch.
no, but low key, if you miss, like let's say, like I do that right, and you step to the side, I'm going with so much force.
Yeah, I got my back now.
Yeah, I would be able to like, and then right here,
yeah,
you probably fucked actually. I mean,
it's a high risk, high reward though.
That's a close combat move right there.
That is no.
That's like when they're so close that you're like,
no. The other guy's close combat. The other guy, if you miss, and he's like, no, now you're in the lethal circle, bro.
Now but he's in my lethal circle first.
No, but you already did.
He's entered my private.
No, because you had to come in and with a punch. Bro, now you're saying like Bobby, like oh well, I missed.
It's my bears.
I missed. So I had no choice, Dad.
Oh my
God damn it! God dang it, Bobby. Is that what he says? I don't know. I haven't watched King of the Hill in so long.
Dude, yesterday,
dang it, Bobby.
Dude, I was this close. I should have fucking bought it. Now that we're talking about it, could have wore it on the podcast. I was this close to buying a Bobby. It was just Bobby Hill, and it said rodeo. It was a brown sweater, and it was just him in a rodeo outfit.
Was it like from Walmart?
It was from Zoomies.
Zoomies?
Like one of those malls, Hot Topic, one of those.
I kind of don't like how like all these like companies are they're just fucking dishing out just whatever the fuck. Like, you know what I've seen at Marshalls recently? It's just cars on shirts.
Well, you know why? I feel like because they know that intellectual property or whatever, it's like kind of dead. Because like you would.
Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, I think Marshalls are clothes that like never got bought, right? Or like they didn't make it to like the
true, that too. Because like you like what's a cartoon right now that's like very hot?
I remember when it was Rick and Morty.
That's what, dude. Literally, I was thinking. I was like, when it was Rick and Morty, you would see some shirts, but they were never the cool shirts.
Yeah,
Cool shirts, you would always see them at like Zoomies.
I did have a cool shirt of Rick and Morty that I got from Marshalls, dude. It had like it was a black shirt with a white logo, and it had like a full color, like just like a
portal.
A portal? No, not a portal. It was like Rick and Morty, like super small on the bottom, like just their black silhouettes, and then there was like them in another dimension.
Oh, it's pretty cool.
It had like a mushroom, like it was like a psychedelic dimension, bro. Dude, it was so nice.
Rick and Morty really brought back that color scheme of like green and dark green.
The psychedelic,
bro. That shit was artwork. Crazy,
bro. We need another cartoon that brings like art into like ashtrays, with the rolling trays.
Oh, like, yeah.
Like, no, when's the last time you saw a tray that has a cartoon other than Rick and Morty?
For real.
Like, ever since Rick and Morty, like, aired, like, they just been having, like, weed decorations on a chokehold.
Yeah, true.
What's another TV show? I don't think Smiling Friends is the one to do it, but I think
It's
If
too.
Rick and Morty hadn't existed,
It would be
I
psychedelic
think it'd
friends.
be psychedelic
It's
smiley
but psych
friends.
but it's because they're it's weird, but they're too in it in the niche. It's like if or it already feels like a trip with Rick and Morty.
Yeah,
It's like it can be expressed through like portals and shit, but like it's
yeah,
too on the nose with
I
them.
get what you're saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
I mean, and to be fair, they don't really smoke a lot in Smiley Friends. But that's the thing with
Mm.
Rick and Morty; they actually did do drugs and
Dude,
stuff.
he did drugs with like the dragon, and
Oh
then
yeah, and didn't they fuck
no, well, kind of,
telepathically?
yeah.
Telepathically,
Like
Morty and
Morty
the
walks in
dragon.
on them. He's like, "What are you guys doing?" And then they're like, oh,
Nothing.
no,
Get the fuck out of here,
yeah, yeah." They're
Morty.
like, "Get the fuck out of here!" Oh my god, whoa, guys, what are you like? They're literally kind of basically fucking in front of him.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wow.
let's say
Just like crazy.
how down bad are you for powers? This could be higher or lower, but like reverse.
Okay, okay. For
How
powers, like
for
what would I
power?
do for powers?
So let's just say, right, you found a book and it's like, have you ever seen Gravity Falls?
Yeah.
Okay, it's Gravity Falls book, but instead it's like if you want super strength, you have to fuck a minotaur. You fucking a minotaur?
There's hot minotaurs
What?
for super strength.
Yeah,
You know what a minotaur is, right?
yeah. You do you know?
Do you know?
Yeah, I know.
It's a half person, half horse, no?
Yeah, and the top is the usually the no qualms. You just oh shit. But it has to be a male.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
Nobody said anything about a
I've
guy.
never seen a female minotaur.
You did not watch Narnia.
No. You're thinking of no. You're thinking of satyrs.
No, I'm not thinking about. That's a dude too, but that's like a goat guy.
That's a dude too.
I'm talking about half horse, horse body, and then the torso is like where
No,
the neck
that's a
should be.
centaur.
Centaur. Oh,
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah. A
Oh,
minotaur.
okay. I still have it wrong.
A minotaur is the one that's like the
The bull
bull.
guy.
Yeah,
Oh, you're right. I've never seen a woman.
yeah. You've
minotaur.
never seen a
Oh, then nah, I
minotaur.
don't think I did. Shit.
Because I was like,
Dude,
centaur.
imagine I told the evil wizard, he's like, choose. You have to
I
choose a
fuck- I
minotaur.
totally
Oh
fuck
yeah,
that.
they put me in the room with the dude. and
Dude,
he's just
you're
like,
gonna get fucked.
you know, I'm like, wait, whoa.
It's
Where you
literally
going, man?
Have you seen the Family Guy thing of the breeding bull?
No.
No. Peter falls in like the like a
Some kind of pit.
but what is that called? The
Pen? What are you talking about? Describe it.
the Spanish word for it, the bullfighting. But what is that called?
The bullfighting. I
Fuck
don't
it,
know what
yeah,
it's
the
called.
bullfighting, whatever. He falls into the bullfighting ring, and then and then one of the kids, I think it's Stewie, he's all like, oh my, no, I think it's Brian, whatever, Chris. I think he's like, oh my god, they're gonna kill Dad, and then he's like crawling away, and then the bull's like, yeah, I'm gonna kill him, all right. And then it cuts, and then they're like at the family dinner table, and then Peter's like all like shaky and stuff, and then they get a call, and then Peter answers it, and then it's the bull, and he's in like a motel, and he's like smoking, and he has like a magazine. He's all like, I'm bored. Come over. And he's like, my family's here. Bring beer. And then he hangs up. And then Peter's like, oh well, if you say that this is the only job, if you really say that I'm the only guy at the company that can fulfill this on a 5 p.m. on a Saturday afternoon, well, I guess I gotta go. And then it's just like,
Oh my god, dude, that
that's
sucks.
gonna be you, literally, with the Minotaur, bro, for your superpowers.
Dude, I'm so glad that we got this over with now because if I went to that evil wizard and I was like, dude, I'll fuck a minotaur, and then he was like, okay,
Okay, well,
dude, I would have been.
well, here's the thing. There's different categories for different stuff. So, like, what's the superpower that you think is like top notch? Because I just said super strength.
Super strength. Yeah,
You think it's
I
that
think
one?
it takes some super strength to fuck a minotaur.
I mean, honest, it's to hold them down and everything.
shit.
But like, what's your superpower
All
that
right,
you're
all
like?
right, all right, all right. Yeah, okay. I'll give you the like you got to do this for this.
Okay.
Okay. Let's say okay. So evil wizard comes up to you.
Mm-hmm.
He gives you this magical book, and he's like, "Look at this."
Wait,
You
is he
see
white
this?
or black or brown?
He's not. You can't see him. It's shadowy. It's dark.
Oh, okay.
He's got a big beard though.
Minority.
It's gray.
One. Okay.
You don't know what color he is.
Not Gandalf.
No, he's not Gandalf. He's like short and like his gown is like very like dark and dirty
Okay,
and tattered.
okay,
It's got holes in it.
okay.
It's you're in a dark forest. That's where you were roaming. But it's like nighttime, but it's also like not super dark where you can still see.
But is it like one of those low key capes? Like if you know, you know,
Cape? He doesn't wear cape.
or
He's got like a robe.
a robe?
He's got the classic like Mickey Mouse navy blue with like stars and moons on it.
But like, is it Gucci though?
No,
Like,
it's just like
is
it's
it?
old.
Does it look shitty? But then you look at the tag and it low key says Gucci.
Oh
on
yeah,
it?
it's like
Oh,
it was once
shit.
premium, but he's like lived in it for like
Oh,
30 years.
I mean, still pretty cool.
Yeah, like he got fired from his job at Disney World, and he's like, you know what I mean? But
Well,
so he comes up to you and he's like, listen here, no name, listen here. I got a proposition for you. If you, okay, listen. I could get you a job right now where you would make 250K a year and you wouldn't have to do anything.
I want superpowers, man.
Okay.
My friend fucked the Minotaur for super strength. I'm here for that.
Oh, okay. You're one of those guys. You're one of those guys. Sorry, I didn't know. You
I'm
were one
trying
of
to
those
fuck something.
guys. I didn't know you were one of those
Yeah,
guys. All right.
man.
All right.
Fucking weirdo.
Okay. So I know this chick, and she's really into humans. All right.
Oh shit.
All right. She's real nice.
I kind of assumed she was human, but okay.
She wasn't human. She
Oh,
isn't human. I'm
shit.
saying she's into humans. All right,
That
all right.
pussy is out of this world.
Listen to me. She's not really into the whole taking kind of thing. She's more into the giving kind of thing.
Oh,
right?
fuck that.
She's into the giving, all right?
No.
Listen to me. Okay.
Giving me oral.
That's exactly what she wants.
Yes.
All right. So I'll tell you in a little bit more about her. I just kind of want to get you into knowing into like what it is you're gonna get in return, all right? Because I can't really do it anymore.
True. Yeah, we're just talking about me and like, what am I getting?
Exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
You just gotta give.
What am I doing
Just
this
be a little
for?
more patient. Shut the fuck
Why
up.
am I
Let's be a little
talking to
more
you?
patient. All right. I came up to you. I'm giving you the deal of a lifetime. All right. You can't pass on this. All right. I'm going to give you the power of invisibility. You can go invisible anytime with your clothes on. You don't have to take off your clothes. This is not like a.
That's cool.
This is not like a. It's like you get to take off your clothes
Yeah, no,
completely
that's
naked.
cool,
No.
that's
Yo,
cool.
you can put your clothes on. You get to keep your clothes on. Okay. But this lady has to give you oral.
What's wrong with her?
Nothing wrong with her.
What's wrong with her, bro?
Nothing wrong with her.
What's
bro.
wrong with her?
What are you talking about?
Because why would you be offering it to me without having her for yourself?
All right.
Think
fine.
about it. She has AIDS, doesn't she?
No. She's just a big spider.
What?
She's just a spider.
Does she have fangs?
Mm-hmm.
But can she use all 8 of her hands?
No.
What? Then no. No.
You get to put invisibility with clothes on. You got 30 seconds to answer, Tony.
No, because don't they after even they would probably consider oral sex as sex? Don't they kill their
It's not a
mates?
Black Widow. It's just normal, just a regular spider.
No,
She
just normal
understands.
hole.
Yeah,
Just a spider hole.
Just spider hole, man.
Is
Goes
this Spider-Man's
wherever
girlfriend
a
by any
spider-
chance?
What?
Is this Spider-Man's girlfriend by any chance? So
No,
by any
no.
chance,
She's a single. She's a single
my
lady.
penis could be where
Single
Spider-Man's
lady.
penis could have also
No
been.
kids. No kids.
Residual sperm could also land on my
You can't breed her.
penis by chance,
You can't breed her.
so that I somehow maybe get Spider-Man powers.
No.
Spider-Man.
She's not magical. She's just big spider. She just has.
just a big
She's
spider
just
girl.
a big spider. It's just
Just
big
a
enough.
Fat fucking spider bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that, bro. I'm sorry.
Fuck
For
outta here.
invisibility, that's not enough.
With clothes on. With clothes on.
That's not enough. Cause okay.
I think recording ended. Let me reset it real quick. Oh, what the hell?
We have to stop going to the bathroom at the same time.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Yeah. It was weird. I couldn't really pee in there while you were.
It's really girthy. Huh?
All right. Anyways, yeah. The reason we're here, guys, is because the episode has ended, as you can tell by looking at the screen. If you tap the screen, you can see that the bars. It's almost gone. You see it right here? It's almost done. But yeah. So unfortunately, we have to leave. Come
like
back.
and subscribe.
Yeah,
leave
like
a
and
comment
subscribe.
down below.
Come back in probably 2 days. This is we'll
All
be
right.
here.
See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye. Hey, you don't gotta take a shit.
Hey, is it just me? Or do I gotta take a shit? Gotta take a shit. Gotta take a shit, bro. Is it just me or is like take a shit time or something.